so he keeps doing
I hate that shit.
We were trying not to laugh. And when we went to Kyle's, we had brought Kyle a sandwich. And Kyle was being a dick, like, I go back to work on the 6th. We still gotta clean my fucking house.
He hasn't done anything?
I don't know if he has, but I don't know.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. Mom said she'd help this week. Then said she felt like shit. Then I talked to her today. She's like, what's up, dog? I knew if I took a sandwich from you guys, you'd make me fucking clean. And he was like, I need to clean before I have to pick up the kids. And I was like, yeah, clean. You've been saying that for 2 months because it's still fucked up, right? So we moved space in the back seat so Kyle could go with us in the truck. We get there, we're working. When we got there, Dad said, just please don't be loud, blah, blah, blah. Kyle's like, yeah, I'm just loud, blah, blah, blah. And Dad was like, don't be loud and do shit that, you know, freaks me out. I just need your guys' help. And then, what did Kyle... I don't know. Kyle got pissed at some point because Dad was just in a dictator, shitty attitude, blah, blah, blah. And Kyle said something about, like, I fucking knew it. I should have stayed home to clean instead of helping you guys. This is bullshit because I was... You could tell he was trying to keep it in, but he was in a bitch-ass mood. And Dad was like, yeah, clean, while he was, like, looking at something. Yeah, clean, blah, blah, blah. And Kyle was like, Dad, yada, yada, yada. And, you know, something about Tracy. And Dad was like, Kyle's like, I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna go home and I need to clean. And Dad was like, yeah, clean. And Kyle's like, yeah, whatever, blah, 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 Tracy. And Dad was like, whatever, Kyle, just leave. Go home and clean like you have been. And Kyle was like, yeah, keep sucking Tracy's dick like you have been. And I didn't hear it because I dropped something. But Dad said something as he walked out like this. Dad said something. And then I heard something fall. Kyle dropped what he was holding. And he fucking ran. We were at the end of the storage. He ran to the opening and turned the corner, and all I saw was him go like this. Then I heard him say, I'm gonna fucking kill you, you old piece of shit, motherfucker! And turned the corner, and he was like this and like that to Dad. And I ran up and went like that. Instead of like, stop. Dad fucking wanted to smoke today. I was like, quit arguing, fucking separate. And Kyle went like this, and he ran around the truck. And then he comes behind me, so I just turn around, and now Kyle's on my left and Dad's on my right. Dad had a cigarette, and then I pushed Dad really hard, and he almost ate shit, so he had to back up to not fall on his ass. He was in the corner, and I turned, and I was telling Kyle, just go sit in the truck, blah, blah, or if you want, I'll drive you home, drop you off. And he's like, argh. And then I turned around, and instead of in the back, now Dad's in my face going, where's that motherfucker? I was like, sit down before you guys do something you regret. He's all, no, fuck that. This ends today. I was like, I'm going to end both of you today if you don't sit the fuck down. And Dad tried to push past me, and I grabbed him. I was like, I said, get in the corner and smoke your fucking cigarette before I end both of you.
And all that shit's on film.
Yeah, I was like, we're all fucking adults and you're acting like fucking babies. And then Dad was like, and then I said, I'm taking a break. Just fucking stay here and shut the fuck up while you cool off. And then I went and Kyle was in the car like fuming in the back seat. So I just sat down, I didn't say anything, and I was just vaping and watching music videos. And then he calmed down after like 10, 15 minutes, and he's like, we still need to move, blah, 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 right? I was like, yeah. And then, so I left today to go put the last of my money in my gas tank before coming here. And so when I got to Dad's today, I took all the shit out of the truck, put it in his house, and put all the shit that was in the truck that was mine to take in my car, because I was just over it, even though I was supposed to stay for dinner and whatnot. And then I left and I went and I got gas and I hit the road, but because of the time there was hella traffic, and like 10 or 15 minutes after I left, Tracy called and she's like, hey Neil, what's going on? What happened today? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, your dad's like not talking. He seems either really mad or depressed or both. And he's not saying shit or talking to me, so I was just wondering, is everything alright?
You should have said,
And
yeah.
I said, all I said was, yeah, it was a really long day. She's like, I know and I could tell, but this seems, because you guys have long days every time. This seems way worse, and plus I noticed you didn't stay, because normally Dad will do the thing to my legs and my back, the rubber thing, Eric, and blah blah blah. And she was like, and you left. So I was just wondering if there's everything okay between you and your dad. I was like, yeah, it's fine. It's just a long day. And she's like, are you sure? And I said, yeah. And she's like, I could tell there's something you're both not telling me. I was like, honestly, between you and I, Tracy, it's not my story to tell.
That's good
so
for you.
If
good
Dad doesn't want to say anything, that's him. But other than that, all I could tell you is it's a long fucking day for everybody. She's like, okay, well, if there's anything I could do or blah, 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 just let me know. And then I called Kyle and I called him immediately.
Did he go pick up his kids?
Yeah, we dropped Kyle off at 4:15 today.
Oh, that fucker was supposed to pick him up at 5 and he didn't show up.
Really?
Patty called here.
We dropped him off at 5 or 4:17.
Is that thing open or is it closed?
We opened him anyway.
Oh.
So
were you cold? Oh, okay.
So anyway, I called Kyle and I told him what Tracy said. And I was like, so just maybe call Dad and apologize, even if it isn't sincere or whatever, blah blah blah, because I think it'd make both of you feel better. I said, plus, Dad is just as shitty as you are about admitting fault or apologizing, so just do it.
And what did he say?
He's like,
no.
yeah, okay, yeah, sorry bro about today, I'll do it. I doubt he did it or will, but he seemed, oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, at least he, yeah.
And I forget how he said it, but in so many words, he was basically like, thanks for stopping me from killing him, because I was going to end it today. I was like, yeah, I could tell. And then he laughed and he's all,
and he could go
and
to
he was
jail
right
forever.
Yeah, he was right around Adeline too, when I was talking to him on the phone earlier, but he said, he was like, no, I'm serious, if you weren't there today, one of us would have died, but honestly, also, if you weren't there today, I probably wouldn't have been there, so like, I guess it was meant to be. Alright, later.
Jesus Christ.
And then what I was thinking of when they were trying to beat the shit out of each other, and then what I was thinking of, like what you just said reminded me, is I was listening to something about true crime the other day, and a cop was talking about, for the last 20 years, we're long past the days of coming to break up any domestic dispute and just saying like, call out. He said if somebody shoves or touches or pushes somebody, even if you don't want to press charges against me and vice versa, somebody's going to fucking jail, because that, especially in California, that's just the way the law of the land is. So both of them either would have beat the shit out of each other or gone to jail, because they were both at like 15 out of 10 today and running around the truck. Both of it was, and Dad, I had to stop Kyle once, and then he thankfully sat in the car and he was just fuming.
I'm proud of him for
I just looked at him
composure.
and I went like this, and I said, I got this. And then I had pushed Dad in the back, and he was trying to run out of the thing, and I didn't even let him get.
In his mouth.
Yeah, he had a box, a jewelry box, and he didn't even let him get through the threshold. And I was like, stop.
Anything good in the jewelry box?
I don't know. We were making jokes, and Dad was getting pissed. And Kyle was like, because Dad was in such a fucked up, high-strung mood, and Kyle was like, if you guys drive me, I'll go, because I'm already stoned, and I plan on getting fucking obliterated today with his, weed pen thing like that. And I was like, alright. So we get there, and Kyle takes a rip of weed, and he's like, you guys want to smell this shit? It smells awesome. He blows it. And then Dad was in such a like mood. I said to Kyle when Dad wasn't looking or listening, I was like, maybe give him a rip so he'll fucking ease the fuck up today. Seemed to turn it up to 11. His screaming about pain and like, hush, please, quiet, be more productive.
Because he was already in that mood.
He took one rip, and then instead of, alright, I want to move all this to get those boxes, he moved a little and he starts
Oh, God.
through shit while we're moving fucking huge shipping boxes
You almost out everything?
No. Fuck no.
You can't keep going there every fucking day off.
It was insane.
too much.
It's too much. Your dad's a prick.
He's an asshole.
And to make him go every fucking time and he doesn't even give the kid any money.
It's horseshit.
And then lastly, the other thing that I think about it is when we got to Dad and I, we had all these huge shipping crate boxes from Woodland in the back of the truck, and then with the truck bed door down and one at the very end, and we had like pull tied it to it, and you could tell Dad was pissed about what happened with Kyle and like tired and whatnot, but he was in a way better mood than when we were working with him today. And then I just lied. I needed to get the fuck away, and I said, yeah. Thankfully, I said it early this morning. Since I came here without helping Mom or Oma, I need to get back as early as possible to help them with shit before it gets too late. And so he was like, I'm sorry about today, but I mean, Tracy's about to be home, and we already like prepared the mashed potatoes and meatloaf, so just take a little bit, and then I could do the thing to you. And I was like, I want to, but it's Eric's last night, and I gotta get home to help. And I think that, coupled with them trying to kill each other today, is why he's probably so quiet and depressed. But yeah, it was fucked and insane.
Speaking of money, I need the full amount and the shit you owe me Friday.
Yeah, I get it.
Don't screw me this week.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like fucking. I'm in a bad way with money.
Okay. I'm in a bad way with you not looking at these.
It's okay.
Hey, okay, I'll remember that Friday, you fucker. I'm in a bad way with pimples.